Okay, imagine this. Your YouTube channel isn't just ticking along. It's absolutely soaring. New videos dropping every single week like clockwork. And your views, they're just skyrocketing. We looked into channels like Brightside, the ones with millions of subscribers, 44 million. And the big takeaway, consistency. It's not just nice to have. It's really the engine driving that massive growth.
It absolutely is. And that's what we're diving into today, right? The secret sauce behind that consistency.
Exactly. The content calendar. We're going to break it down step by step, show you how to go from scattered ideas and maybe uploading whenever you feel like it.
Which happens a lot.
Yeah, totally. To having this powerful, organized schedule. It can honestly transform your whole creative process.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is how something that seems so simple, just a plan, can unlock so much potential that's maybe hidden right now. A lot of creators, they feel overwhelmed, but our look at this shows that discipline, especially when you channel it through smart planning, that's the real game changer. And you absolutely can do this. We're here to guide you.
Okay, so let's start with chapter 1. Why is this continuity even important? We know consistency is key, but what's the biggest hurdle stopping new creators?
Well, from what we see, it's often not about lacking passion or even ideas sometimes. It's more about the absence of a clear plan, an actionable plan.
Yeah, that makes sense. That leads to those, irregular uploads. Weeks go by, nothing new. And that really stalls growth, doesn't it?
It kills momentum, both for the audience and, importantly, for the YouTube algorithm. It likes predictability.
So the solution we keep coming back to is the content calendar. It forces that organization.
It's the foundation. So we want you to think about this. Why do you want to be more organized with your channel? What's the goal? Drop a comment below and tell us. Let's move on to chapter 2. Ideation.
Okay, ideation. This is a big one. How do those huge channels like Kurskasakt or Lofi Girl always seem to have fresh stuff ready?
Right. It feels like magic sometimes. But it really boils down to having systems for finding ideas. The challenge isn't always no ideas, but maybe not knowing where to look consistently.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting for you listening. You can find practically unlimited ideas using tools that are often free.
Yeah, absolutely free.
Think about Answer the Public. You type in your topic and boom, it shows you the actual questions people are searching for. It's like a direct line into your audience's brain.
That's a great one.
Or try this. Go scroll to the comments on your competitors' videos. Seriously, look for what their audience is asking for, complaining about, wishing they'd covered. Those are unmet needs right there.
Goldmine. Absolute goldmine. And don't forget Google Trends. See what's spiking in interest right now related to your niche. Jump on those trends.
It's about shifting your mindset, seeing every question, every comment, every trend as a potential video idea. So here's your action for this chapter. Go to Answer the Public right now, type in your main channel topic, find one question that sparks an idea.
Just one to start, and tell us in the comments, what idea did you come up with? What question did you find? We'd love to hear it.
All right, chapter 3. Engaging formats.
Yeah.
So you've got ideas now, but why are some videos just, while others are totally awesome and keep you hooked?
That's a great question. A lot of it comes down to the format, how the information is presented. Sometimes creators feel like they need to do something radically new.
Yeah, like they're afraid of being ordinary or boring.
Exactly. But look at WatchMojo. They built a huge channel, primarily using top 10 lists. It's a simple, engaging format. People know what to expect, and it works.
So don't be afraid of the basics. A straightforward list video, top 5 gadgets for X, 3 mistakes to avoid in Y. Those work.
Definitely. Or a step-by-step tutorial. If you know how to do something your audience wants to learn, just show them clearly. That builds trust and authority.
Or even just telling a compelling story related to your niche. Maybe how I failed before I succeeded. Or a case study. People connect with stories.
The key is picking a format that fits the idea and, importantly, that you can execute well and consistently. Don't overcomplicate it initially.
Okay, action time for this chapter. Look at the idea you found in the last step. Now pick a format for it. Is it a list, a tutorial, a story, something else simple?
Decide on one. And guess what? Let us know in the comments. What format did you choose for your idea? Okay, before we jump into the calendar itself, if you're finding this helpful, give this deep dive a like and hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next.
Please do.
Okay.
Chapter 4. The content calendar itself. How can such a simple thing like a spreadsheet actually save your channel?
Well, the challenge it solves is disorganization, right? Ideas floating around, maybe some half-finished scripts. It's chaos. A calendar brings order.
It really does.
Yeah.
Think of it like a compass for your channel. It points you where you need to go consistently. And it doesn't need to be fancy software. Honestly, a simple Google Sheet works wonders.
Absolutely. Keep it simple.
Just create some basic columns. Datas, this is crucial for hitting that consistency. Video title, even a working title is fine. Format, the one you just picked.
Maybe add keyword, what search term are you targeting? And status like idea, scripting, filmed, published.
Yeah, that status column is great for tracking progress. We heard channels like Lo-Fi Girl use something similar to manage their daily uploads. Now, you probably don't need daily.
Probably not starting out.
Right. Aim for something realistic. Maybe 1 video a week. Or 2. Whatever you can commit to consistently without burning out. The goal is to avoid those content droughts.
It's your roadmap. It turns intentions into a concrete plan.
Okay, your mission for Chapter 4. Open up Google Sheets or whatever you prefer and create those columns. Then schedule out your first 4 video ideas. Put tentative dates, titles, formats, just get them down.
4 videos, that gives you a month of content if you're doing weekly. What's the title of your very first scheduled video? Pop it in the comments.
Moving on. Chapter 5. Time management. This is maybe the biggest struggle. How do you actually find the time for YouTube?
Yeah, life gets busy. That's the challenge, pure and simple. There's always something else demanding your attention. I don't have time is probably the #1 reason people aren't consistent.
So true. But our research into really productive creators points to one powerful technique. The time block, using your Google Calendar or any calendar, really.
It's a game changer. It's not just finding time, it's making and protecting time.
Exactly. You literally schedule appointments with yourself for YouTube tasks. Maybe it's, say, Tuesday and Thursday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. That time is sacred for YouTube.
No distractions allowed.
You could block 1 hour for brainstorming and scripting, another 2 hours later in the week for filming. Breaking it down makes it less overwhelming.
And scheduling it makes it real. It forces you to prioritize. We've seen creators save hours just by being disciplined with time blocks instead of trying to squeeze it in whenever.
It turns that scattered effort into focused, productive work. So, your task. Look at your week. Find a recurring slot, even just an hour or 2, that you can dedicate only to YouTube. Block it out in your calendar right now.
Make that appointment with your channel's success. We're curious, when is your dedicated YouTube time? Is it mornings, evenings, weekends? Let us know below.
All right, final chapter before the wrap-up, Chapter 6. Improving your calendar. So you've got ideas, formats, a schedule, you're managing your time. How do you make sure it's actually working and getting better?
Because the initial challenge might be slow results, right? You're putting in the work, but maybe the views aren't taking off like you hoped. It can be discouraging.
Definitely. This is where feedback becomes critical. Channels like Kurzgesagt or Brightside, they are relentless about looking at their data.
You have to be. Dive into your YouTube analytics. Don't just glance at views. Look at watch time. Which videos keep people engaged the longest? Look at audience retention graphs. Where are people dropping off?
See what topics get the most comments or shares.
Yeah.
That tells you what's resonating. And speaking of comments,
read them. Actually read your audience comments. Yes, ignore the trolls, but the genuine feedback. That stuff is pure gold.
they'll tell you what they loved, what confused them, what they want to see more of. It's direct market research.
Exactly. And then this is the crucial part. You take those insights from analytics and comments and you update your content calendar. Double down on what's working. Try variations of popular topics or formats.
Keep it fresh, keep it relevant, keep iterating based on what your audience and the data are telling you. Okay, final action step. Go into your YouTube analytics, even if you only have a few videos up. Find one small insight, maybe a video with higher than average watch time, or a specific comment asking a question.
Then think about how that insight could influence a future video idea for your calendar. What was the insight, or what trending topic did you spot? Share it in the comments.
Okay, so wrapping up, you now have the simple, actionable steps. Build that calendar, find those ideas using free tools, pick engaging formats, block out your time, and use feedback to constantly improve. You really can go from feeling confused or overwhelmed to uploading consistently.
We've seen it happen time and time again. It's totally achievable. So, this brings us to a final question for you. If your calendar is your roadmap, what's the bigger destination? What's the continuous story, the core vision for your channel that you're ready to start building? Schedule by schedule. Think about that.
Just get started. Honestly, that first step is often the biggest hurdle. But we're with you on this. We believe you can do it.
Absolutely.
If this deep dive gave you some value, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And definitely subscribe so you don't miss our next session on making your content truly shine. Thanks for tuning in.